Hello, and welcome back to the Malloy Sports Review, where we dive into the world of professional sports. I'm your host, Jamie Malloy, and let's get right to it. A Howard University volleyball player was recently faced with a big decision: play in one of her last big tournaments, or miss it to make a potentially life-saving stem cell donation. As Carl Willis reports, the student-athlete hopes her choice to try to save a life will lead to change.
Between volleyball practices and games and her classes, student-athlete Journey Farrell found a moment to register for Be The Match when they visited Howard University.
So I went and they just swabbed my cheek, had me fill out some paperwork, and then you turn everything in an envelope.
2 years passed. Then she got the call from the nonprofit that helps those dying from blood cancers. She was a match for a leukemia patient.
She realized what he signed up for. And so she said, well, I made a commitment and I'm going to stick to that commitment.
That commitment caused her to miss the MEAC championship tournament. But that was a sacrifice she was willing to make because she could save a life and because African-American involvement in the registry is low.
Trust is an issue I notice in the African-American community, just making sure that folks understand that we're here for them. We're not here to sell anything, or we just want to save more Black and Hispanic lives and Asian lives and white lives.
The chances of being asked to donate are 1 in 430, but the chance for a match is just 23% for Black patients and 46% for Hispanics, as compared to 78% for whites. Beth Carrion with Be The Match wants people to know that things have changed. 80% of the time, the procedure is non-invasive and doesn't involve bone marrow at all. She says it's just like a platelet or a plasma donation.
It is just a blood product, and your body will make more stem cells.
Donating bone marrow, they think is really painful, and it's a really, really easy thing to do, and you're saving somebody else's life.
Carl Willis, ABC 7 News.
In about a year, doctors will determine if her transplant to the woman was a success. And at that time, Journey and her stem cell recipient have the opportunity to meet. And as for that volleyball tournament, Howard University went on to win it all with the Journey on the sideline supporting her team. Now in the NBA, the Houston Rockets travel to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. We begin early in the first quarter as establisher James Harden and Clint Capella get loose before tip-off against the San Antonio Spurs. In the first quarter, Houston up 8-7. Russell Westbrook inbounds to Harden, and he drives the baseline for the layup off the window. Then Harden with the pull-up 3 attempt, and he gets the foul from DeAndre Murray. Rockets lead 21-13. With the San Antonio Spurs down 19-25, Patty Mills comes off the screen and drains a 3 with the foul. Made free throw for a 4-point play. Then we move on later. DeAndre Murray drives straight to the basket for the layup, and the Spurs now lead 27-25. Moving on to the second quarter, Houston's Ben McLemore drives and dishes to P.J. Tucker for a corner 3. Westbrook then moves in transition, misses the layup, but Clint Capella gets the putback slam. Later on, San Antonio down by 9. Brian Forbes passes to Rudy Gay as he drives and scores the layup off the glass. San Antonio now down by 4. Harden gives the ball to Westbrook, and he's denied by Jakob Poeltl. Poeltl gets the rebound and tosses it down court to DeMar DeRozan for the dunk. Rockets now lead 56-52. Austin Rivers rotates the ball to P.J. Tucker in the corner for a 3. The sports play of the day. Houston up 102-89. James Harden intercepts the ball and finishes with a one-hand slam, but the ball appears to come out of the net and on top of the rim, and the officials wave the basket. After replaying it twice, the dunk should have counted, but the play was not deemed reviewable. Coach Mike D'Antoni was livid with the call. The Rockets would win 102-98 in a game that would go to 2 overtimes. The loss of this 2-point play proved to be critical. That's all the time we have today. I'm your host, Jamie Malloy, and I will catch you next time on the Malloy Sports Review.